Make sure to subscribe to this channel for more videos like this.
The way she right, the way she rock her body. The way she right, the way she rock her body. The way she right, the way she rock her body. The way she right, the way she rock her body. The way she right, the way she rock her body.
Reporters Marty Smith, Jen Lada is in Athens awaiting the Georgia fate. Gene Wojciechowski is in Michigan. Jim Harbaugh and the Wolverines think they're getting good news, and they will. And also in Cincinnati, we'll have Katie George, Coley Harvey with Notre Dame. We're going to find out which New Year's Six Bowl they're going to in all likelihood, with Marcus Freeman taking over. And Molly McGrath at Baylor. Baylor almost certainly.
The Georgia Bulldogs. Jen, good morning.
Good morning, Marty. Yeah, disappointed but undeterred. That is the vibe surrounding this Georgia Bulldogs football team after losing in the SEC championship game. Look no further than the locker room last night, where Kirby Smart was not yelling, no shouting, no finger pointing. He told his guys that he loved them, he appreciates them, and that the season isn't over. As for the schedule, there will be a 1 o'clock meeting today. I am told it will be brief, mostly logistics. The schedule looking forward. You know, these guys have final exams coming up later this week, so kind of a big week for those student athletes. And Kirby Smart last night, when asked if that game last night could really unravel a season, he said no. He thinks it can galvanize his guys. He thinks it can recenter them, reinvigorate them, and he pointed to Alabama. When they lost to Texas A&M earlier this season, he thought he refocused that Tide team, and he needs his guys to have that exact same reaction to their loss yesterday going forward. Reinvigorate them, and he pointed to Alabama. When they lost to Texas A&M earlier this season, he thought
guy to win the Big Ten East and a 0.1% chance to make the playoff. Now, we believe that Cincinnati, the only unbeaten team, will be the one that gets into the field. We've got reporters at Cincinnati, Notre Dame, and Baylor all waiting to see what their fates are. Let's start in Cincinnati with Katie George.
Good morning, Reese. I'm currently inside Nippert Stadium, where a banquet has begun for Cincinnati seniors and their family members. It was already on the book, scheduled well in advance, but with the impending news, they have televisions on awaiting the reveal. As players, coaches, family members trickled in this morning, there's a great buzz, a great energy, but they're also eager. Luke Fickell told me last night that this team has done everything it's been asked to do. He does not think that this group can be denied. And Coley, I know one thing is for certain. This team hopes that the committee still values head-to-head matchups.
Well, Katie, as that may be the case at Cincinnati.
Thank you, Coley. Exciting things going on at Notre Dame with their new head coaching hire, but all is quiet here in Waco, Texas. The players have the day off. There are no watch parties scheduled, and head coach Dave Aranda isn't even in town. I just spoke with him on the phone moments ago as he was boarding a plane to go on a recruiting trip. He told me even if chaos had happened last night, thus opening a spot for Baylor in the playoff, he wouldn't have changed this trip, saying recruiting is my only priority right now. And Aranda said last night he didn't even mention the word playoff in the post-game locker room. Instead, he was telling his team, you have to focus on what we can control. And a lot of people within the program are saying this is a huge departure from years past, where Baylor was focused on lobbying for the playoff. Now they're just focusing on their team, Reese.
Well, Molly, it's certainly a remarkable job Dave Aranda has done. They're the Big 12 champions.